Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are finally playing with the Makeup Revolution and Disney Nightmare Before Christmas collection collab. I've been ridiculously excited. I filmed this in my bedroom because I couldn't wait because it's absolutely hammering down here in the UK and you can't hear my voice over in my conservatory. Before we get on with the video, please subscribe and like my video, it helped me out a lot. So let's get on with this tutorial. So we are doing this video slightly different today because it is absolutely pissing down with rain and I can't film my conservatory, and I really want to film this. So I'm currently in my bedroom, half naked, covered sweating, and I'm going to try and make this work. And I really apologise, you're not as close. I like it to be zoomed right up to my eye, but it's not doable at the moment. Ignore this eye, this is my work eye. I'll take it off when I do the other side, but can't be arsed right now. As long as I've got the one side done, I'm all okay. Ignore the brows as well. I was rushing around so much getting ready for work today, it was horrendous. I think the first palette I want to go in with is the Jack palette. So this is what the packaging looks like. This looks so much better in person than it does on all the images that we saw. It's just my childhood in one fucking palette. It's fantastic. What I like about this is that one side is basically neutral, the other side is colour. I haven't actually touched any of this apart from Jack's house, which is that one, just because I thought it was really nice and shiny and I wanted to swatch it. So I think I'm going to go in the colour side on this one because the Sally one is more of a neutral. So I think I'm going to play with the colours on this side. There isn't a lot, but I mean, like, I feel like I need to go in with the Pumpkin King, which, how could I not? I literally love how all the names are referenced in the film. So you got Master of Fright, Dead of Night, Everybody Scream. I mean, like, literally in my head I'm literally singing everything. I'm a huge fan of Nightmare Before Christmas. I have since I was really young, so I got quite emotional when this actually sort of got leaked, because I just thought, like, what a dream for me anyway for a palette. So let's just get straight into it. Oh my god, even the Sally shade's beautiful. Oh yeah, actually I gotta admit, to the touch they're quite dry, but they do come off really pigmented. So alright, let's just get on with it. What am I doing? I'm still gonna go with a few colours, but I'm actually gonna try and make, like, I am gonna go a bit more neutral, just because the looks I want to do in my head I can't do in the palette, but it's just because I've got something in my head and I'm like adamant I want to do it that way. So I think the first colour I'm gonna go in with is Hinterlands, which is like this dark browny black. I'm just taking an angle brush. Where's my mirror? And I'm going to start stamping out a crease. I'm not going to show a lot of this video of what I'm doing in somewhat way because you lot have seen what I've done in this way, and I don't want this video to be way too long. Second shade I'm going to go in with is the shade Barrel. I'm taking this on a cheap 4-line brush and I'm going to blend out that Hinterland shade. With that same brush I'm going to take the shade Pumpkin Song, which is like this neutrally warm brown, and do the same, just blend on top of that. Then with the Morphe M431, which is a pencil brush, I'm going to take the Pumpkin King shade. And I'm going to blend the top of that as well, again, just to have a little bit more orange to it. How can you not like The Nightmare Before Christmas? Like, we've already been watching it. I was actually watching it way before this was announced, like literally recently. And then when they announced it, I was like, oh my god, like, it was a sign. No, it's just because my 4-year-old's got into it as well. She likes Pumpkin Jack, so that's good. Otherwise I'd have to get rid of her. So I'm just going to go back over those few steps again. I know it's not the cleanest of things or the neatest of things, but it'll get better. So I'm just going to quickly cut the crease and I should be back. With that brush, I use the cheap 4-line one. I'm going to take the shade Hinterlands again, and I'm basically going to put it in the inner and outer corner part. I want it to be like quite grungy and dark, obviously, because that's what the film is. And don't matter about this matching, I'm going to put a line there anyway. So like, I wasn't really fussed about this being particularly clean, to be honest with you. And then I think I'm just gonna take that brush again I used for Pumpkin Jack, and I'm gonna put Pumpkin Jack on and try and blend it in anyway. And I'm gonna take another brush, I don't know which one, just a flat shader brush like the ones out of the Urban Decay, and I'm gonna take the Everybody Scream shade and I'm gonna pop it in the middle. I fuck this up royally. Right, I know it looks like a mess, but I'm now gonna, I think what will tie it all together would be a really nice liner. So I thought I'd take the shade Pumpkin, Fit In, from Makeup by Tammy Cosmetics, and I'm gonna put that in that blank space here. I was just off camera, I done that orange wing, I cleaned it up and I put a wing on. Well, I just put some liner on with a bit of mascara. So now I'm going to do the bottom, and I think for the bottom I'm going to add a colour. I don't know what colour though. The first thing I'm going to do is add OTT from P. Louise and put that in my waterline so it matches with the orange, but I can't put the cake liner on my waterline because 1, it burns, and 2, it's water, so it wouldn't stay there, whereas at least the P. Louise bases, you know, they'll stay there. Okay, now that I've got that on my waterline, I'm going to go in with the shade Moon, which is like a really nice pale duochrome blue shade. But I'm just going to go in with it because I've just stopped caring at the moment. So I'm going to put that on my inner corner. I think I'm actually going to take that P. Louise base and I'm going to put it all underneath my eye. Just a little bit. And I think I'm just going to blend that out with the Pumpkin King shade. Here's my brush. Right, so pop some bottom mascara on, and I think I'm going to put some lashes on now, see how it looks. So the lashes I'm going to be putting on are from Jasmine from Doll Beauty, so I'm going to put them on and I'll be back. Okay, so this is what it looks like with a lash on. I personally love it. I always feel like once you put a lash and liner on, it like completes everything. I was going to do the second eye with the other palette, but just because I'm like quite uncomfortable, and plus my daughter's sleeping in the next room of where I'm filming, I'm just going to do this look and I'm going to do a different video using the Sally palette. But I'm just going to quickly finish this, do my face, and I shall be back to do the highlighter and glosses. Okay, I've got my base on. Ignore everything, I look rough, I've just popped a spot. My skin was so rushed, but gotta do what I gotta do. So I'm gonna put the highlighter on in Moonlight Mischief and Madness. Like, this is just absolutely like stunning. The packaging, everything that's got Jack. I actually don't know if this will be too dark for me. It was the lightest one anyway for me. So I'm just gonna take my Morphe M501 and I'm gonna apply that on my areas. Oh, I don't know now, it does look a bit dark. I thought this was gonna be a little bit more pinkier. So she's pretty. It's not too glittery either, which I've just noticed. I was expecting it to be quite glittery, seems as the Friends one was in the One With palette. Yeah, that is like a literal stunning highlighter. And I'm really glad, because I feel like I need to buy another one, because I really wanted a dupe version of the Ugly Naked Guy in the Friends palette, so I'm quite happy with that. But it was quite glittery, whereas like literally there's hardly any kickback what I've just done with this one. So yeah, I'm so happy I got this. Like, it's got magnetic close. Like, Revolution really knocked out the park with their packaging on all of this. Okay, gonna get on with the glosses now. Okay, so I bought all 4 of the glosses. Like, if you're not new on my channel, or if you are new on my channel, I've never ever liked glosses, but I've become like obsessed with glosses recently. So I think the first shade I'm going to go in with is Sally. Like I said, the packaging has Sally on it, and the top reflects what colour it is inside. And Sally is such a beautiful, you can't even see it, such a beautiful shade, so pretty. I will say, I opened this yesterday, obviously when I received it, and the disadvantage I have with this is that this top bit with Sally is a sticker. So it makes me think in the long run, like, it wouldn't be as durable because the sticker would eventually peel off. Whereas I don't understand with the other things that they haven't stickered them, if that makes any sense. But we're going with this one first. These smell incredible as well. I think it smells the same as the shimmer glosses, but a little bit more sweeter, not so much watermelon. So that's what Sally looks like. Sally is like literally just like a nice lip topper, or it literally looks like my lip colour. So it has a little bit of sparkle to it. You can't feel it, it's very, very faint. But yeah, it's just literally like a really nice natural lip gloss. Next shade I'm going to go in with is Oogie Boogie, which is like this beautiful bronze shade. I generally thought this was like a liquid eyeshadow. It's that bronzy and glittery and sparkly. That's a really reflective lip gloss. That looks like one of the Jeffree Star shades. I can't think. Is it Pussy Whipped? I can't remember. Not something I'd wear. Maybe it's a topper, maybe, but a little bit out of there for me, but still really pretty. Next shade I'm going to go with Zero, which is just a clear gloss. That is really, really thin. It's a really, really feeling thing. It's a really thin feeling gloss. Like, it's quite liquidy. Not bad though. Still has the same scent. Really nice. Not sticky or anything like that, but quite shocked of how thin feeling it is. Next shade I'm going to go with is Jack. Now this is like it looks like it's sort of the same formula as the Oogie Boogie, like really reflective. That is such a beautiful shade, but it's very, very icy white on my lips. Like, it looks okay on the camera, but it is very, very icy white. Very reflective. Feels really nice, so nice and thin, but I couldn't wear this by myself. It reminds me of Diamond Milk from Fenty Beauty, actually. Really nice, but I actually think I'm going to put Sally back on. So there we have it, guys. Here's the finished look. I'm sorry I wasn't like myself in the video, but just because I'm in my bedroom and I feel very, very weird doing it in my bedroom, but that sounded very wrong. But now that I'm done, I'm going to give you my final thoughts. So before I get in anything, the palettes are £15, the highlight was £8, and the lip glosses were £5 or £6. I cannot remember for the life of me, but I know that these were £15 and the highlight was £8. First thing I'm going to talk about is the packaging. Like, when this leaked online, like, I'll be honest with you, like, I thought it looked really cheap. I thought it looked really dull and tacky, and I thought the shades looked absolutely, like, no word of lie. In the Sally palette I thought they looked shit. Let's just be real, I really didn't like it. But in person it is beautiful. Like, it's matte feeling, but then obviously it's got the more sleeker bits with the pictures on it, and it looks so nice. And I gotta admit, like, little details in between here. When it came, it had a plastic covering which was stuck down, so it didn't move and it didn't break, so you had to peel them off to get to it. Packaging is like 10 out of 10. I actually shared this on my Instagram, and Adam from Revolution, who's the owner of Makeup Revolution, messaged me saying that he hopes I enjoy it, and I just had to message him and be like, thank you for this collection, it made my heart like melt. And I just said, from the names to like the whole collection, I said, you guys absolutely nailed it, and he said thank you. So thank you Makeup Revolution, because I'm a huge Nightmare Before Christmas fan, and it made me very happy when I got this, and I'm very happy that I do have it all finally. So for the Jack palette, don't get me wrong, I still don't feel like the quality is absolutely fantastic. I always feel like Revolution's a lot hit and miss. It's not terrible. I had a bit of difficulty blending the shade Hinterlands, but I mean, it's not that bad. I did rush this look completely. I just wanted to get a look out and just review it for you guys. I was like so desperate, and the weather's so shit at the moment, and I just didn't know when I'd be able to record. But what I tried I liked, and what I swatched I liked it, so I do want to do more looks with this. I would say quality wise it's actually better than the Friends collection. Highlighter is to die for. I think I'm going to buy another one, because I mean, it is absolutely stunning. It blended so nicely, it's not glittery at all. Definitely worth it. And like I said, the packaging of this is so well thought out, and it looks so good for Makeup Revolution. Like, I haven't seen them do a collection where they've really focused on the packaging a lot. Like, I know the Friends collection was, but I still thought it was like, it sounds really bad, like sort of not cheap and tacky, but just standard, whereas I feel like they amped it with this one. I really enjoyed the glosses. I actually really love Sally, which I didn't think I'd love. I mean, I'll always love Zero because it's a clear, but actually I will admit I would have preferred Oogie Boogie and Jack as liquid eyeshadows. I think they would look stunning as liquid eyeshadows. Obviously as they're gloss, they're going to be a bit too tacky to use on the lid, like I couldn't just pull it off, but they would have actually looked beautiful as actual liquid eyeshadows, and I think that would have gone in really nice with the collection. Just tried something a little bit more. I feel like with every collection it's been eyeshadow, highlighter, lip glosses and a bag. Like, I know they added the brush set and that with this, but same if you look at the Friends collection, it was like eyeshadow focused mainly in lip glosses, and I maybe would have wanted something a little bit more. What would have been incredible would have been a blush palette or like a contour and blush duo with this collection. I thought that would have been really nice. So would I recommend it? Absolutely, because I'm a huge Nightmare Before Christmas fan. Like I said, I don't think the formula's revolutionary. Yes, of course there is better formulas out there on the market, but I mean, for 15 quid, I mean, why not? I really like the look I actually done. I mean, it's not my bestest look, it's not my favourite, but I actually did really like it. So would I recommend it? Yes, cheap and cheerful. The packaging is like French kiss. And I really enjoyed playing with it. I mean, it gives me a lot of joy having it. So I would actually recommend this over the Friends collection now that I've played with it, and now that I've actually seen it. I think of the Friends collection, I think it's a little bit lackluster. But if you do want to see me do another video using the Sally palette, comment down below, let me know if it's worth my while doing it. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please subscribe, join the family. Please like my video, it'd help me out a lot, and subscribe as well, it'd help me out a lot. I know I just said it, but it really means the world to me. Loads of people connecting with me and creating my own family on YouTube. I'm just here to educate, and that's what I love to do. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.